Hi, Andy here. I dare say you would recognise that as Superstition, as played by Stevie Wonder. And I'm going to show you how to play that riff in the open position using hammer-ons, using string skipping, not lengthening your notes to make sure they're clipped, and how we can use our right hand and develop our pick control for accuracy. So it's a great one for you beginners. The actual track is, when it's played, it's been played further up the neck, but I'm going to show you in the open position, and it's just one of the many variants of the riff in the song. So hopefully you'll look forward to that in a minute. But before we go on, just like to show you a pick here. It's a dragon heart pick, and this is part of the Wyvern series. And I got sent a pack of these, and I've been messing around with them because here, especially me, I like to experiment with things. It's great, you know, find what's right for you. And I've actually sort of fallen in love with these things, actually. There's they've got three different edges on it. They've got a pointed edge, a less pointed edge, and a rounded edge, which give you different sort of sounds on the guitar. And I quite like that because I've been playing quite a while, because I'm old. I'm actually able to twiddle them when I'm playing. So that's really pretty good. They come in different shapes, sizes and colours. So we would just recommend really get yourself a pack or have a look at them online or anything like that, because you might not want to play around with them. They're got a lot of robust material on them, and they're very easy to hold and don't slip out your hand. So personally, for me, I really like them. But check out Dragon Heart picks and you know, experiment around with them if you want. Now onto the riff. Now, this is not exact science riff for Superstition, because there's two little instrumentations. I believe it's a guitar, but it might be a keyboard, I'm not quite sure. And I'm just going to show it to you because it's a really good warm-up routine, and it's something really you can get into straight away. And it's got, like I say, a few techniques. So the first thing I say is plectrum-wise. Now, I'm actually using the pointy edge of this. It doesn't matter if you use these, whatever you use. And the thing is about it is I'm actually gripping the plectrum quite hard. So because there's not a looseness to it, we want to make a nice sharp clipped sound. I'm actually gripping it quite hard, and you might find that quite difficult because I tend to tell you to use it nice and easily, but this is just another technique. So that's the first thing to note. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is I'm going to break it down into a few little segments for you, and the first one goes like this. Okay, so in an E minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to start off open A and then hammer on with our whatever finger you want. I'm just using basically one finger for this, which is my middle finger, and you hammer onto the second fret of the A string, which is the B note, like that. And what I'm doing, I'm going, and when I'm hitting that note there, I'm releasing the pressure on my finger, so it goes. If you go like, that's not what it should sound like. So that's the first technique. So it's probably worth just practicing that first. And I'm just releasing the pressure like that. Okay. Next couple of notes, like that. So I'm hammering on there, then I'm playing an open D, and I'm actually putting my hand on the D string to stop it ringing out. And then I'm playing the actual E notes, the second fret of the D string, like that. And then we're going to string skip from the second fret of the D string to the open E. And again, that was my left hand, I'm doing that. So it's... Or you can use your right hand to stop the note ringing out. Okay, so that's the first bit. The next bit goes. So again, we're playing every note to start off with. Stoping? What's that? That doesn't exist, does it? Starting with the E note, second fret D string, like that. So we have. Then we're hoping the open D again, using my right hand to stop it ringing out. So now we have. Then we're playing the open G. And again, we're using our right hand to stop it ringing out. Next bit. So we're going to hit the E string there. So the E note, second fret of the D string. Again, stop it ringing out by either using your hand to release the pressure or using your right hand to stop it ringing out. And then we're going to open D and hammer on to the E, like that. So now we have. Okay, do that again for you. And then the last bit of the riff goes, I'll play it up to then, and then I'll play the end of the riff for you. Okay, starting at the start again. So it's a very, very simple little riff here. So we're playing the open A, then with second fret of the A string, which is the B note, open D, and then the D, which is the second fret, the E note, which is the second fret of the D string. So we have hammering on actually. So I hammer on from the A to the B. Again, releasing the pressure so the notes don't ring out. And I'm actually playing the D note and the E note as separate picks. I'm not hammering on like that. Okay, so where we are so far is then we're having an open G, E note, second fret of the D string, and then we're going to hammer on from the D to the E, and then the open E, stopping it like that, or stopping it with the right hand. So we have and just repeats it again. Again. So, depending on how fast you play it, sometimes it may sound better when you're playing the A to the B to play both notes in the second phase of that. So it always starts off with a hammer on. Yeah, it probably sounds better doing that. You don't have to, but it maybe play every single note. A, B, D, E, G, D, and then hammer on for the last ones. And then the open E again. Okay, so I'm just going to play it through twice for you, once slowly and then just slightly speed it up, and then I'll let you go away and learn it. Here we go, after a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. That's a simplified version of Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Really good if you're a beginner, because the whole thing about this, it's open notes, it's quite easy to play, you've got a few extra techniques in there, you don't have to worry about looking at the fretboard too much as well, and you can concentrate on the accuracy with your right hand. Play it, improvise, play around those notes, but essentially accuracy is really what you want for this. So that's all for the lesson there, and doubtless I'll catch you all pretty soon. Ciao for now.